The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I think circumstances
we
have
should
been
have
bad
it now.
influence on me, but
I'm waiting for
I'm
it.
starting to realise that sometimes you have to bend the rules a little in order to get an overall outcome of justice.
Damn it, we get results. Anything else before we leave?
Good luck, I have faith in you. May he watch over you who is judge of all the world.
We always find shade and water.
Yeah, that'd be great stealth, wouldn't it? Ka-dum. I mean, it might be distracting, but...
And then I'll head out.
Alright.
Just the only things I have to do is herbalism, heal checks on myself, because everyone else is at full health, and I will spend the night reading the book before resting. So I get 1 out of 20 done.
Okay, so you do your checks, you sit down, you open the book up, and the book says, well then, let's begin. The perplexing quandary that you see before you is the written version of that which you are hearing now. Do not worry, you are not expected to be able to read it at this point. Merely look upon them and understand that this is what the language of common appears as when written down. The lettering and numbering's origins are unimportant to you, but are fairly standard amongst most common-speaking nations. Turn the page now.
I can try to speak the other way.
And for the now, I will be like...
I would.
As each word goes, I'll have my finger under it, so I know exactly what one's
Like
what.
manga.
You may wish to place a finger, wand, or other device under each distinct word. You will know a word has ended because there is a slight pause between each word. Look at this line of words now, and so on like that.
Learning things, reading books, or listening to magic books.
I hope the thing isn't too verbose for stuff.
Some people who don't know the language.
And once he finishes the book, he's going to come back with it will be
Hello, fine gentlemen.
Exactly. Speak with an English accent.
Vera, what are you doing while Cyrillin is out committing crimes at your behest?
Yeah.
You
There's
mob.
straight up what
leader,
is
you.
happening. So, what are the accommodations basically like in
The room
separate
is
rooms?
square, stone, high ceilinged, and cold.
Yeah,
There is a bed.
okay, yeah. There's basically not much in the way of creature comforts, basically.
Oh,
Okay.
Should go find your creature comfort.
Right, yeah. No,
Let's talk about Ian, but you know.
oh, creature thing. I mean, I should probably go find
Oh,
him
God.
just to catch up with her. Like, but
all right.
yeah.
Severo, you go out, you look around the mountain. Eventually you abandon your quest to search for a creature thing because you see this fine-ass stacked blonde human
God.
wearing little adamantite armor. He has a metal glove.
And a big axe.
Now,
Surely
I'm trying to remember if I was there when.
So we did that.
Yeah, when human because she did it
They are
once.
washing their hair in a pool of water, therefore bending over.
So you don't see the silver hand or the axe
Yeah.
or it.
No axe.
Do we get a chance from the armor to recognise?
You looking at the armour?
Well, to be fair, the armour is in
There's
the
a lot
place.
less
that
armor
they
There's not
than
much
there is everything else.
I mean, I'm willing to be at extreme penalties here.
Try to save. Please. Please save.
14 is right on my interwhiz, so...
Not if you're under penalties.
Yeah, that's the thing. So
You
that's-
failed.
Okay. Hello there. How's it going? What brings you to these?
You brought me here.
Okay, so I recognize the
Yeah.
voice. Oh! M?
You was trying to take me to a bed. Finally, someone's doing it.
Is that what you want?
I don't know what I want anymore.
Sorry,
Sorry, what?
I was distracted. I did not realize it was you.
What by?
By your lack of attire. How are you doing?
Bored.
You bored?
Very little fighting.
That is true. That may change soon. Sorry, you
always tell her
weren't.
that, but it never does.
What are you talking about? We've gotten fights all over them.
Yeah, but often she's not there with us.
Don't tell her about the marina.
That was literally what I was just doing.
Oh my god, you are.
It's a real shame you didn't get Bile Titan chitin. You could have made some like, fucking
Bile
nice
Titan
armor. Some fucking nice armor out of that.
We were sticking him in his armor.
Be acid proof, right?
Acid resistance and DR.
DR4?
No.
He wouldn't
Damn
get a
it.
full amount,
It
I'd
gets
imagine.
DR4.
I'm giving you DR4. Like fuck off. Most weapons are just a D4.
I know, I wield one of those. We've made direct enemies of the general, and she's on a bit of a rampage out there. I don't know how much you've heard.
Very little.
We were dragged to an arena to fight, but we won, and then it cleared us of charges, apparently.
You got into a fight without me.
Big one.
Yes,
You're being hesitant. It was great, wasn't it?
it hurt a lot, but it was... Victory felt good.
I'm never gonna pay back my debt at this rate.
Nonsense.
You keep getting into fights without me. How am I supposed to work it off?
It's not our intention.
Not our intention.
Don't-
Whatever that means.
To be fair, we don't know if you would have been ready. Stump could have used that little thing of you from the...
And yet, here I am.
You son of a bitch.
We weren't sure if you were getting fitted for a dress or something. We didn't know if you'd be ready or even have your weapon on you.
Actually, that's the question. Do you appear naked like the...
Does it just bring...
We never asked that
There might be a reason they're naked. That might literally just be the person.
Yeah, that's maybe something we should have asked.
He wasn't sure how it worked either. That was the problem.
That's true, yeah. He's never going to give one of him to someone, so...
Honestly, you ask for miracles and then complain when they're not exactly to your liking. Kind of thing makes me want to destroy nations.
No, he can pronounce the name of that one. It's only when he can't that he starts getting annoyed.
Like Serenia.
Yes. Is there anything you need?
Fighting, pay off my debt. Frankly, the armor's great. I really like it. So, no, I guess not. I mean, I'd like to get out of going to that fancy ball thing.
We might have already found an out for you, so...
Sweet. I'm taking it. And now to bed.
Oh, you still want to... Oh, never mind. I see what you're talking about. Good night. Quickly rush out of the room.
I just realised she still hasn't been attacked since we got her armour enchanted.
Yeah, what does that do?
Flame cloak.
Must be nothing.
That's flame cloak.
That's a shame.
And then I'll probably head to very sparse quarters to sleep.
Hi, Kasulan.
Hello.
How you doing? You make your way through the city, invisibly, I assume.
Yep.
You duck down a back alleyway, and you see two women. Well, they were women. Now they're torsos,
Yep.
and their heads have been splattered against a wall with extreme
Cool.
force. The wall has a small crater in it.
Cool.
Oh, he's
Is there anyone else around?
No.
He's not here anymore. Big footprints?
No, it's stone ground.
No.
But you pass through, going like, good to know.
Whoa.
Carry on.
He's
Yeah.
still around.
And he's still only barely under control.
You see that you pass by a crier. You don't listen to a word he says.
I listen to the cry. If he's in.
You pause and listen to the crier, who is announcing that only members of House Deshard are to be trusted for bondsmen and sworn to the army. Anyone not willing to swear an oath to the military governor in these trying times will not be permitted to carry a weapon in public.
Oh.
This is met with thunderous disapproval
Whoa.
from the people immediately around. This is an outrage. It will not carry. An outrage. If you are not willing to swear to the rulers of the city, then maybe you are a traitor. You take those words out of your mouth. The words are out already. What are you going to do about it? I kill you! You have not sworn the oath? That is a crime! Tell it to the jailer in hell!
Yep.
So we've already seen it just bypassing law and just going straight to murder.
One. See, it was the crowd that killed the crier, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Things are turning nasty.
Yep. I will carry on. I'll remember to tell them this.
This is the outsider's fault. Everything was fine before they came here. Everything was not fine. That Deshard woman, she is too stuck up. You cannot say such things. Around, I cannot protect you. I'm beginning to wonder if it is worth it at all.
What house were they?
Deshard.
They were Deshard.
Even
they're having doubts about their
Whoa! Oh shit!
Yeah. We can use that when our own people are turning on her.
You're,
At the brink of
pass-
turning on her.
Pass into the elevated quarter. Near the pit, Brigitte Faria is speaking to a crowd. She is saying, the military governorship in these situations is completely unacceptable. In times like this, it is up to the triumvirate to declare the new dominar. Those who wish to petition the triumvirate should have the opportunity, but the triumvirate are being forbidden to do this. What audacity! Under House Deshard, we have lost our way. The Drow people have fallen into impoverishment. Ask yourselves, 20 years ago, were you worse off than now? Or better? A new rulership is called for, more openly. A return to the traditional ways, to make Vutsalazaks the great city it once was again. A lot of people tell me the General Deshard is behind these machinations. I do not say this. I could not know this. But those who are close to the situation, they tell me these things. I would never say that. But it seems in her character, she would debase us before the world. And when the times are coming where we must be strong, we are fractured. We must not stoke these rivalries. An unprecedented military build-up is not warranted for this. And now we see why. To turn on our own people. You see, gendarmerie are approaching, and they're like, you cannot say these things. You must stop that. I have the right. It is the right of any priestess to speak to the public. The crowd are like, fermented. You pass on.
I see all this, but there's something else. I see something else going on. There's more than just. There's someone else pulling the strings.
Elaborate.
One's being the saviour, the other one's over the top in great degrees. They both work together. They're both counter to each other, but they actually are working in favour to bring everybody together under one banner, as opposed to the fractured houses that they have. It will bring them under one house. And I just don't know who the ultimate mastermind is yet.
Whoever it was would have been the one who ordered the killing of the Dominar. But why would Deshard kill their own
God, you don't.
Dominar, right?
You don't think that Deshard herself, I should say, not the house, is actually making a move that is detrimental to her, but she realizes it's better for the actual drow as a whole, so she's sacrificing herself and her house, realizing it will create an uprising against her. She will take the fall.
She'll take the fall. The house is going to be safe afterwards because she'll take the full brunt of it. But it's who is the
there is that possibility, because she does seem like the
I'll be honest. Right from day one, since we entered the city, this is what's been playing on my mind the whole time.
Yeah.
Whether it's my paranoid mind or what, I don't know, but I'm going to go to the House Deshard, carry on, and...
Well, you might find some evidence.
The problem is I can't read Drow, and that's half the problem, is whatever all the good stuff is in Drow.
Yeah. It feels like we're being pushed more to Faria's side, but I'm not. I don't think I trust her very far.
I don't trust her at all. I haven't from day one, but I have expressed it a few times to Sparrow. Because we've been pushed that way.
She's been too helpful, even from too early on.
But I also know that if I voice any of this more stuff, Sunshine will be sent to kill me. Straight up. Anyway. The mind of a paranoid person.
Yeah, maybe a little too paranoid in this instance. Did it ever occur to you you're being pushed in a direction because every time I give you guys free reign, you sit there like this and do nothing?
It's like we're being controlled by a mastermind.
I've
just decided I'm going to make you do what I want you to do.
I actually still think that Faria is good, but I still think there's the possibility.
Oh no, they're both evil.
No, but I mean the better side, I should say. But I definitely could see the whole thing of Satoru believing that she has to sacrifice herself for the betterment of the drow. That things have become fractured. It's like, well, okay, if I push us to the extreme, it'll cause a civil war.
She's been working with,
but it'll cause everybody to unite against their house. Takes the fall to unite everyone else. Could be a thing.
Yeah.
And Brigitte could just be taking advantage. She could also be.
No, I think she's involved.
And which is why she maybe hasn't been hauled away and killed already or something. I mean, she does have a certain amount of immunity from the sounds of it, but...
Well, as Sulan crosses the bridge, she's being arrested and taken away now.
Ah, well, there we go. That seems to have gone now. That's what I was wondering. It's like, have they finally...
Shit.
Yeah.
What's Sunshine doing?
Act.
What Sunshine?
She wasn't there?
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of cultural things about the drow you still don't know, and one of them is that if you're engaged, if you're a priest, priestess really, because there are no male priests,
yes,
you cannot have You cannot engage in services without a ritual weapon. You may not have guards because your faith is your armor.
Yep.
That would be implying that you don't trust your god. So she can't have a bodyguard standing beside her while she's doing this. It's not done.
Yeah.
In fact, her having one at all was a bit controversial, but we
She'd be hidden somewhere else under her invisible cloak like mine.
She doesn't have one. Not anymore.
I do notice she is being taken away. They didn't might be a bit much to execute her on the spot, but they've just been killing others.
It probably is too much.
Cross the bridge and you head towards the Deshard's house and you begin staking it out. The guard presence is high.
I've been led in to the Deshard house once before.
Indeed.
I'll look for that same path if it's still
Thoroughly
available.
guarded.
Thoroughly guarded.
Mm-hmm.
So they know that because I know it.
Well, also Deshard just pissing everybody else off at the moment.
Well,
so
no,
probably
the-
can't do
Oh
guards
yeah, could
anyway.
you give me that invisibility cloak check?
Also, there's a chance that we
Yeah,
misinterpret
that's a
that break into the Deshard Manor, because I think it could
Pass.
also mean...
Good. You are not the only person watching the Deshard Manor. Actually,
Yeah, a break
you are
could mean
the only
that they had a
person
break.
scouting it. The
That's what I
other
was wondering
person
whether
you
that
have
could
caught a
be
glimpse of in the darkness is in fact not looking at the Deshard Manor. They are looking at places where someone who would be looking at the Deshard Manor would go to. But they can't see you because you're invisible, or at least you would have faith in that anyway.
Yep.
But you have seen glimpses of them. You
Yeah.
know where they are.
Are they also cloaked as well, are they?
Yes, but it is not an invisibility cloak. It is just a black cloak.
Right, then I'll keep moving, following them, but also trying to keep behind them as they move to the places where they're trying to find, if you know what I mean. So
You're doing that, and they actually manage to duck out of your sight and lose you somehow. And they're quiet too. What now?
I'll stay put for a bit and try and see if I can spot them.
Okay. You will need to make checks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bust. You have an opportunity.
And I pass.
You see them again. Jesus Christ, if you weren't invisible, they'd have snuck up behind you. But they clearly don't know you're there.
Who is it, do I know?
It is Sunshine.
She's trying to find. I'll wait till she passes and then I'll come up behind her and make ready to stop whatever I would do if I was snuck up on. Because
Okay.
she's got the same training and instinct that I would have,
Okay.
as far as I'm aware. So I'll...
You prepared that action.
Yes.
You will still have to roll. And
Yep.
you're doing it now.
Yep.
I might as well just preempt this, even though it...
What's the AC?
4. Because that's what a parry always is.
It's a pass.
You intercept an apparently unarmed hand. Just like,
Yep.
push it aside. And she's like, "Fool, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
It appears that you're trying to kill me.
No. It appears you're trying to kill me.
Put yourself in my shoes. You were approached from behind by someone you didn't see there. What would you do?
Exactly what you've done, and which is why I stopped you from doing it.
You must come away from here.
No, I must get in the house.
I came to stop you.
Why?
You couldn't be more foolish. Do you think it is so heavily guarded in the obvious ways for a reason? They are waiting for you to break in. It is a trap.
Who put the note in my pack then?
I did,
Then why did you...
because she told me to.
Who told you to?
My mistress.
Okay, I'll ask this politely now. Who is your mistress?
High Priest Rashid Freya.
She's just been arrested.
She makes to just like bolt away.
Stop.
I
I know. But again, that's in folly as well, isn't it?
I do not know what to do.
They didn't drag her away. She went with them. But again...
They arrested her.
Yes.
Blasphemy.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I don't know, but from what I've learned. So why does she want me to break in there?
She doesn't.
Then why did...
Because you warned them. The note is filled with things that you have done. And that have been influenced. In this time, the people need justice. They are not getting it.
Then how do we apply it? How do I...
I don't know. I am no hero. I am just a guard and nothing more. I will never be anything more.
That's not true, but... You won't know that yet.
So Sunshine has no allies now.
What do you wish to do?
I must release her.
And what will that do to her case?
It is forbidden to arrest her. They have broken the law.
So, with releasing her, that would cause more of a riot.
I will not see the Drow people drown in a sea of chaos.
Do you wish help?
I... apparently am going to completely cave in and say yes, even though it embarrasses me completely to ask for help.
How I owed you a favour. I am paying back
hoped
that.
to never cash that in so you would respect me.
I respect you to use it when it was needed. That's where the respect is. If you use it on a whim, then you lose respect. This is not a whim, is it?
Then come. I mean, go with me, hence, from this place.
Where's your cloak?
It, needed to be cast aside. A treasure is only an anchor if you will not cast it aside at a time of need.
Understood. I will help you.
Then we must go forth from this place to that other place that I certainly remember the name of. And do not need to look up at all.
Wait till
I'm not doing that.
Wait till I get back and explain that those are things that we've done.
Or at least the first part. But Assassin's
the
at the festival.
Assassins at the festival.
Yep.
Unless it's referring to.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not referring to
Yeah,
the one that's coming up. It's
No,
referring
no,
to
it was the assassins
Just
Yeah.
learning
that I went around and killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that we
It's
have
referring to
killed
those.
on a number
We
of
assumed
occasions.
it was referring to the event tomorrow night, and that there were going to be assassins we have to look out for.
Yeah, we
I suppose that's the way that these cryptic notes work.
But it
So
worked,
it's done
like-
its job.
now we've figured out what it actually.
You steal through the dark without lights into the exalted quarter
Yep.
towards the Jardin de las Lamas.
Ooh.
We must break into this place. Although doing this will be my end, it is the only way.
Or do you wish me to break into it? And you.
You will not know where to go. We must find a way to get to the roof. Sadly, I do not think I can jump that high.
How high is it?
Higher than I can jump.
How high is it?
Well, oh, right, you can't. Hang on.
Quite high.
Oh, why did you do that? How high does that look?
Well, it's a little less high if you jump from the cliffside.
Yeah.
tops.
How high? How far would it be from the cliff?
It would be at the borderline of your leaping range if you took a running jump.
That might be.
That sounds damn heroic, though.
That sounds like what I need to do.
And then if you have a rope tied at this end, and then you're at that end, you have a rope that Sunshine can
Well,
use.
the rope is 50 feet, which is far enough to do that. So we
Yeah.
could actually throw the rope and do that, but leaping across...
You could shimmy across the rope. Because you got the tightrope walking, right? That or rope use. Or,
yeah,
So
the tightrope.
you just
you can
reminded me
use-
of that guy in England who they put like the big Pride trans flag on the steps up to like a public building, so he'd climb up the wall around it, so he wouldn't have
like
to walk
parkour,
on
like
it.
Prince of Persia
Yeah.
style. Like
So they painted it all around the side as well, and now you've got videos of him like there's that rail up the middle with nothing on it. He's like crawling up the rail, trying not to touch the Pride shit.
Nice. Based.
Yeah, that guy's a boss. He's cool. I mean, it's like arbitrary and capricious, but
No, do not relent.
no,
Exactly.
never give up. Never
Also,
surrender.
Parkour.
Right, I will say that we can't jump from the ground up, but what about from the cliff across?
We shall see. Attend with me. Yes.
If you use the other word, I won't take offence. It's fine.
You would not mind. Surface
I mean, when
ways
the
are
drow says,
interesting.
when the drow says to come on command, it's very different.
It does.
So we'll head up.
Go around the other side. I guess I should actually make some checks. I don't have an invisibility cloak.
She's also got local knowledge, so she's...
So far, so good.
Yeah.
You make it around to there. How did I never notice this?
Because you're not supposed to.
I am supposed to notice things.
Right. Can you make it that far?
Yes.
Can you make it that far?
I will need a running start.
I'll head back and make ready to run and do it.
And off you go. I believe all you need to do is just ACT. Nobody makes a first try. But her first try was back in Voldari.
It's a pass. It's a
So
low
is-
pass.
So is mine,
It's
just.
just a pass. It's I only have to get higher than a 4.
Do you do that thing where you
Pass.
land on the edge and there's that lovely rock crumble sound down the edge of the building? Yeah.
I can't believe they got rid of that from Halo Anniversary Edition 2.
Yeah.
All the sound effects in that suck.
yeah.
But you can flick it back over and you get the good music and the good sound effects. It's just the graphics are really shitty.
No, it was really good graphics back then.
Oh, back then, no,
Back
they
then,
were
yeah.
fine. Yeah. I mean, they weren't really good. They were still behind Unreal Tournament, a game that came out, 10 years before?
Oh, three,
Three.
4
I
years.
still can't
still
believe,
think
you know,
Blood Magic
you
was
play
the
the game, you look at the graphics and you go, that I could see all that. I can't play Halo on, you can't see anything. It's all fucking,
It's all bloom and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I way prefer the non-anniversary edition of original Halo. Simply because when you get to the heading
Library.
down to the library, it's all misty and moody, and I realise it's because they just needed to like have a loading
Yeah.
thing,
The
a
neutral.
draw distance fix. But it's like it's so much moodier, and then it's like, oh look, we're on the Avatar planet now, and anniversary. It's like you've missed the fucking mood.
Yeah.
yeah,
You're too obsessed with shiny gewgaws.
fucking library. Oh my god.
I fucking hate the
I
library.
hate the library.
So much.
No, we have to go all the way up to the top of this, so you can take an elevator back down and claim the thing that's right there. Couldn't you just get the elevator to move back down? Oh, of course I could.
Yep.
Oh, hello.